And now let's move on to one more smartwatch. This is a TicWatch. We've done quite a few reviews of TicWatch, but TicWatch GTS this time, TicWatch is doing something a little different. They've gone for simplicity in most aspects. So the look is great, but it is very simple. They've focused mainly on the fitness features and what it can actually give you. Design is very different from what else you get in this market at this price point. So squarish dial, bezel around the screen, looks quite professional, well done. The front glass curves, so the sides look and feel very nice. So a lot of premium look out there, even though it's a very simple watch. Very comfortable to wear for the entire day. Light and just about right on your wrist. Comes with TicWatch's own operating system instead of Wear OS, so you need to be aware of that. So the user interface is very simple, swipe based. Sensors on the watch turned out to be pretty accurate, and I love that because there's no idea buying a smartwatch if the sensors are terrible. Host of health related features, 24/7 heart rate tracking, 24/7 SpO2, skin temperature monitoring, and a whole lot more. Let's take a look at our review.
The market of budget smartwatches, while filled with multiple products, is also becoming repetitive. Most of these smartwatches have very similar UIs, very similar designs, and health sensors which are only reasonably accurate. Along comes TicWatch GTH, a smartwatch that looks simple, straightforward, and promises to do a few things better than all of the rest. What does it do better? How is it simple? Is it any better than the competition? Let's find out. The simplicity starts right with the design. It is a square dial with a small display. The glass on the front curves into the sides, which looks and feels good while using the watch. The sides and back are made up of a metal alloy, and despite the simplicity, the build quality of the watch is excellent. The strap is soft and the entire watch is lightweight. It is very easy and comfortable to wear for the entire day.
And the device is sealed well enough to survive 50 meters underwater for 10 minutes.
The screen on the front has large bezels but is still sharper and brighter than most of the similarly priced smartwatches. The UI of the watch carries forward the simplicity aspect. Even though the watch does not come with Wear OS like most of the other TicWatch products, the UI of the watch is very smooth. Swiping from the left or right edges of the screen shows the different widgets. Tapping the button on the side while on the home screen shows the list of apps and settings that the user can interact with. Swiping down on the home screen shows the quick settings, and swiping up shows the notifications. These notifications can be read but not interacted with. Starting with the part that the watch promises to do better than all the competition, the sensors. The sensors on the watch are very accurate. Step counting works well, heart rate tracking is precise, the watch can accurately detect the skin temperature of the user through the electrothermal sensor on it. There is also a respiration sensor which accurately detects the number of breaths taken in a minute. Even though the SpO2 sensor is present, the way smartwatches track the SpO2 reading cannot be trusted. The workout app on the watch offers plenty of workout modes,
and the TicWatch GTH also has automatic workout detection enabled, so the user will never need to manually start the workout.
And the heart rate tracking, along with detecting the number of calories lost, works well.
And when the user is done with their intense workouts or just needs to calm down after a busy day, there is also an app for guided breathing exercises.
The watch can be synced with running apps like Strava and Runkeeper, apart from Google Fit, to maintain all the data from the user's runs. And while heart rate tracking can be tracked continuously 24/7, SpO2 and skin temperature can be checked periodically throughout the 24 hours of the day. What the TicWatch does not do well is tracking how the user sleeps. The watch stops tracking sleep data even if the user wakes up for a single minute, and at times it can detect the user to be sleeping even if the user is not asleep. The smartphone companion app for the watch is called Mobvoi. It breaks down the results of workouts and data collected by the sensors in a limited but simple way.
Along with this, an analysis of the skin temperature and SpO2 data tracked for the entire day is also available.
The app can also be used to change watch faces. The collection is limited, but it can satisfy every user regardless of whether they want something minimal or something extravagant. The battery life is limited to only 7 days with continuous heart rate tracking switched on. So while the watch does great in some respects, it is not perfect. But in the price segment of smartwatches, where most products are largely very similar to each other, TicWatch GTH is undoubtedly a breath of fresh air. It is simple, but it is also different from all the other watches in every aspect. All of this while having better sensors, a slimmer design, a sharper screen and an easier UI. And at the price of 4,999 rupees, it earns an easy recommendation from us if you want a great smartwatch that looks simple and tracks your health well.